Hey everyone, it's Gianna Annunzio, Associate Editor for Construction Equipment Magazine. Today I have AJ and Alicia Brentzel here with me. They're the founders of Brex Enterprises, which is a pipeline maintenance and service company based in Irwin, Pennsylvania. AJ is also one of our 2020 Under 40 in Construction Award winners. So congrats to you, AJ, and thank you both for being here. I'm really excited to hear about your company and how you've grown it the past 8 years. So I guess just to get started, do you want to, either one of you or both of you, just detail a little bit about Brex and how you got into the industry and how you kind of, it seems like you sort of grew that company together over 8 years, which is so awesome. So love to hear about it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so about, it would be 10 years ago, right? We graduated. No, we graduated college.
Yes.
So we graduated college 10 years ago. I went directly into the pipeline field and started working for a family member of mine, doing pipeline maintenance work, service work.
Mhm.
And then eventually I was running projects, so it's basically considered a spread boss. So what I did is I'd run a project from beginning to end, from uh, discussing things with landowners, designing things, and the whole way to implementation of the work and finish. Um, Long story short is I got really tired of traveling every day,
Mhm.
and I came home and I told my wife, Alicia, I'm like, I want to start my own thing. And she's like, you want to what? I'm like, yeah, I want to literally, I want to go buy an excavator tomorrow, and I want to start, digging foundations and putting retaining walls in for, local homeowners, and just kind of, I was like, I just don't want to travel anymore. I want to come home. And her being supportive said, okay.
Go for it.
And
Awesome.
uh, so I quit doing what I was doing, and started Brex. And then shortly thereafter, the company that I was working for as a spread boss contacted me and asked if I would be interested in doing another project for them. And I told them that I'd started my own thing. And a long story short of it they approached me and said, well, what if we were to set you up and get you going as a pipeline service company and help you come along and,
Yeah.
grow your company with us? And here we are.
It was only him, honestly, for the first 2 years doing the same type of similar work that he was doing. So those first 2 years was just him. And then they started asking us to do a little bit more and a little bit more. And that's how we kind of took off and started growing pretty significantly from that point.
Brex started in 2012, I think I saw on the website, right? How much, it seems like the growth has been awesome since then. Do you want to talk about that at all, or how you kind of went about growing the business?
Well, um,
I'd,
most of
I'd say really we got pretty lucky. So lucky relatively. We put crews out there that did really good work, and so our customers would say, hey, can you add another crew and try this? And he's great for seeing, the vision of work and what jobs are required to do. And he was always really good about looking for niche projects and niche things to get involved in. And so it was just kind of a snowball forming. We would, each time we said yes to another crew, we'd get a little more experience, and then through that experience, our customers, we grew phenomenal, yeah. And all organically. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. But the past 3 years with COVID and everything, we've stabilized at a pretty good point. And as far as future growth, I think we're at a pretty good level where we can make small, more efficient changes, and that'll help our growth a lot.
Yeah. Is there anything long-term or even short-term that you're hoping grows in this regard, or even other sort of things that you're pursuing?
I'll let her go first on that.
We are, we're just starting a farm. We know nothing about it. I would love in 5 years to know that we know how to farm. So keep the goals short, that, we can learn how to do it. And I would say for Brex, just to sustain at a great level, we've never really set goals for company size or revenue dollars. It's more of a feeling of, you know, we're not stressed to the max, our employees aren't stressed to the max. So as long as everybody's healthy and feeling accomplished, I think for Brex, I hope to be, you know, at that level in 5 years as well.
As far as the Brex portion of our life goes, I'm very, in line with her, and paying down our debt, not having a lot of overhead. Um, but I mean, honestly, I think it's. I always say that we'll just keep growing it until we can't have an effect on people's lives, and within our company and outside of our company, and I think that's what I'm going to stick to, So if that requires me hiring 50 more people, then I'm going to hire 50 more people. Uh, if it requires me to stay the same exact size as we are now, as long as it's manageable, and everybody in my team is on board with it, that's what we're going to do.